Hey guys, I'm MetaFam. How y'all doing? I just watched Terry's video again. I am very happy to hear that he went to Jamaica, went on vacation and stuff. And I'm happy to hear of all the good things that happen to the rest of my MetaFam when it happens to you. I'm one of them weirdos that truly am happy for other people when they have fun, when they go out, when they're blessed. Things didn't work out quite that way for me. It's true. And I'm not feeling bad for myself. But if you watch Terry's video this evening, I guess it was posted a few hours ago at midnight, he was talking about how he's losing faith. I think a lot of us YouTubers are feeling the same way. We don't know what to do. All of us investors know exactly what's going on as far as we're being blocked. I have this horrible conspiracy theory in my head going on that they're literally paying NextBridge off not to sell the company because it would be a lot cheaper to pay them several $1 million, or whoever's in charge of it, not to sell the company. And I don't want to get into all this FUD. But it's been, 200 days now? I don't know what to think. I know when I invested in Torchlight, I was confident like you were that as long, and I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell this is. I got something going on with my face. I was confident that we were doing the right thing. And I know we did the right thing. We made the right investment. I didn't understand, I guess, the nefarious things that are going on behind whatever. And I took every little bit of whatever I had and I put it into MMTLP like a lot of us did. And then I recommended it to everyone I knew. Because if these nefarious things didn't happen, a lot of us I can't say that I even struggled. I was married twice for a total of 30 years. I'm 53. I took every dime I had and invested it in. I gave it back to my wife's, my kids, my whatever. I always drove the crappier car. I gave it to my wife's whatever. And I didn't worry about it because, I'm semi-intelligent. I figured, it'll come back around to me later. And I don't need a whole lot of nothing. But now I'm 53, and as you know, I've mentioned the health problems before. They want me to go confirm something about bladder cancer, and just before that, I haven't even done the lung cancer tests yet. They're afraid I got, it says 2 different things that they're afraid I might have, and I don't know how far I'm going to make it, but I do want to make sure that my stepkids and my kids get whatever's coming in this. Actually, I'd like to blow a lot of it myself, but I am losing faith, and I don't mean to be about FUD and stuff, but I just feel like I've done everything I can do, as well as so many others have done everything they can do, and we're not getting a lot of press on this. We got a couple people mentioning a few things during the last 200 days. We've had a couple senators and congressmen that acted as if they gave a shit. But yeah, when it came right down to it publicly, they said nothing. And like I said, old G here, wife left right after I threw everything I had into this, and a couple months later, and now I think it's been almost, since the original Torchlight investment, almost 2 years. Kind of wanted to throw that in her face at one point. I was with her for 20 years faithfully and blah, blah, blah. And I don't know. I don't think she loved me because she thinks I'm an idiot. But if she did, I guess, I'm starting to think maybe she had something behind that. I don't know. I do know I started having some health issues. And I think she was more afraid that I was going to be like more of a burden on her. And maybe so, maybe not. I don't know. I don't think so. But I thought that I could make this right with everybody at some point. Now I'm sitting around since in the last year or so, and I'm on disability. I'm nickeling and diming it, although I have a few extra bucks because I rent out some rooms to go out and have a little fun once in a while. But I got to save some more money because in the last year, right now I can hear them. There's mice in my house. I don't think they're rats. They're little small things. I've seen them running around a little here and there. I think they got in the attic somehow on the walls. And I went over to some pesticide guy, and they want thousands of dollars to seal off the house and get rid of them, supposedly. Although I wasn't very convinced that he was going to actually do what he needed to do. But I say this not to, don't feel sorry for me. I figure shit out. I'm not worried about me. I'm worried about so many others that invested everything they had into this. And we deserve our payout. But yeah, I'm losing hope. And I want to see it for you. I want to see it for, oh God, so many of you. I've talked to so many of you, put everything you had into it. And I don't feel bad for me. I got a lot of smart stepkids, and my son is very smart. He's a computer engineer in Orlando, working for one of them. I don't know why I keep forgetting. It ain't Northrop Grumman, it's the other one. He's got it made. You know, I push education on my kids, things like that. And it doesn't matter. I don't have to give nobody nothing. They're going to do fine. You know, I kind of wanted to be that guy that could just throw around some money to a few people that deserved it, that needed it. But that was just like hopes and dreams and stuff. But it doesn't need to happen. But there's so many of you that did the right thing. This was a good investment. And I just don't know where the end is. I truly believe there'll be an end at some point. But so many people, so many investors that were a little bit older, that had health issues and so on and so forth, have already died in the last 200 days. And I don't know. I believe that I'll be around for a while, only because I believe I'm indestructible. And I'm not worried about the mice. They're kind of cute. One was standing on that little shelf there, staring at me the other day. I put my bowl there. I guess I got to be better about where I put food and stuff. But he was licking some noodles or something I had out of the bowl and like staring at me. And I could have swatted him, but I couldn't get myself to do it. But for those of you that are doing well, great, awesome. You know, I really do want to see more about you guys going and doing your thing, and hopefully you're doing well and busting your ass at your job and going on vacation and having fun and life is good and stuff. But for those of you that threw everything in this, and this was the last stand, which I know that I'm not the only one on this one that thought this was it. This was the time that, you know, it was going to make us, and we were going to be able to look out for those who we wanted to look out for. For those of you that listen to me, because I was making some videos beforehand, I'm sorry. Hopefully you're in better shape than me and you'll be around when the payoff happens. And the payoff is going to happen. It has to, right? But if I encouraged anybody to invest everything they had into it, like me and several other people did, and you're sitting around for the last 200 days going, what did I do? What did I do? I'm sorry if I was a part of that. I had no idea how deep the corruption was and is. And we still do need to stay strong. Don't give away your shares if something does open up for nothing. They're worth a lot more. I forgot that rich guy's name that said he's just going to put all his stuff into AST. But if we do have 1 billion shares out there, and we put in 260,000 shares or whatever, go a little over that, that might force something. But I am starting to think that we might have to do something to force this issue. I don't think we can count on our legal system. You know, if we can count on them for some kind of a lawsuit where we're actually asking for money, which none of us have done that yet, that's years down the road. Those things take forever. But I don't know. Maybe if me, you, and a bunch of us have several thousand shares, if we all did like half of our shares into AST, if we get past that 265,000 mark, that might force something. I've heard it would, but I'm at the point where I don't want to give anyone any advice because I'm already afraid that I might have messed up some people with my excitement of what I believe to be real. And I'm not worried about those of you that are healthy, that are going to be around for years to come. Your money will come. There's no doubt in my mind. I'm more worried about those people that thought our payoff would happen soon and they were like pushing things like health issues or whatever, or age issues. Not quite sure where we're at. I know it's going to take some time, and I don't know, but I feel as if we're going to have to force their hand. And if we push things beyond the 265,000 shares into AST, I think that'll force something. And I don't think we're at that point. But if we were at that point, would they tell us? Is there a way of hiding that? I don't think so. Hey, comment and let me know what you think in the comments. And reply, share. Pass the message on. The message of MMTLP. Someone's got to help us out here, or we got to help ourselves out, or we got to come up with a plan. And we need to start like brainstorming here and coming up with an idea. Again, not for me. I'm not worried about me. I'll figure it out. I'm worried about you. Those of you that might be in worse situations than me. You know, I'm not in a great situation, but I know that there's people in a lot worse situations for me. And my heart goes out to you, and I hope that we can figure this out for you. God bless you all, my MetaFam. And again, hit like, pass this on. Let's start brainstorming. Let's start trying to figure out what we're going to do with our next step. You know, and those of you that are doing well, awesome. Those of you that are doing okay, awesome. Those of you that are on your last legs, I'm sorry. Catch y'all later. I will put out another video somewhere down the road here when I come up with some kind of an idea here. I'm at a loss. I know a lot of people are fighting. They're fighting to try to get the government to help, but so far all I see is people ignoring it. I think a lot of our government officials are invested in the short end of this, or hedge funds or something. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks.